Hello, my name's Gabe.
For this problem, we're given the equation of a circle, x squared plus y squared minus 2x plus 6y plus 9 equals 0. And we're asked to write this equation of the circle in standard form, and then we're asked to find the center of the circle and the radius of the circle. So let's begin by rewriting this equation by grouping the x terms and the y terms together. So we'll have x squared minus 2x, and we'll have a y squared, so plus y squared, plus 6y plus 9. And this is equal to 0. So normally at this stage, I would say let's subtract this constant from both sides of the equation. But what you'll notice here is that we have a y squared plus 6y plus 9 is a perfect square. And we're going to want to use this idea as we're solving this problem. So we have this piece is a perfect square, and we want to turn this x squared minus 2x into a perfect square. So let's go ahead and let's think about this part for just a second. So we have x squared minus 2x, and we want to turn what's in these parentheses into a perfect square. So we'll think about our b term, which in this case is negative 2. If we divide that by 2, we have negative 1, and then if we square it, we have a 1. So we're going to add 1 here, and since we added a 1 on this side of the equation, we're going to want to add a 1 on the right-hand side of the equation. So now we just rewrite this plus y squared plus 6y plus 9. So this term on the left, this factors into an x minus 1 quantity squared. This term factors into y plus 3 quantity squared. And this is equal to 1. So now what we have here is we have the standard form of the equation of a circle. So a couple things to notice. In this case, h is equal to 1 and k is equal to negative 3, thinking about writing this as y minus a negative 3. So what that tells us is our center is the point 1, negative 3. So to find our radius, we want to think about r squared. But in this case, we have r squared is equal to 1. So our radius is just 1. Now, something about the radius that you don't want to get too caught up on is if you're solving the equation r squared equals 1, you get two solutions. You get r is equal to plus or minus 1. But since we're talking about the radius of a circle, we're talking about a distance, we want to talk about the positive value only. That's why we just end up with r is equal to 1. So for this circle, we have the center is the point 1, negative 3, and the radius is r equals 1. Thank you.